It's 9 o'clock on a Sunday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's a young woman sitting next to me, running the game. Her name is Ellen. She says, Scott, can you look at the camera? We're about set to go live. The quiz is complete with savage questions replete. Now let's see how many you can survive. Oh, la da 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 da. Hello there. H Cuticorns, H Cucumbers, H Cuberts, H Cupids, H Cuba Goodings Juniors, Extra Life Dogs, and H Q-Tips, H Cutie Patooties. Welcome to your big money Sunday night HQ. Never miss a Sunday show, even though I'm missing one somewhere else right now. I'm your host, fresh from Merriweather Post, HQZ Greenberg, Quiz the Eskimo, Host Malone, Quiz Khalifa, the Trap Trebek, Scott Rogowsky, slinging you a quiz because I'm the trivia man. To all 630,000 plus of you, big black furry creatures from Mars, including the Chicago cast of Hamilton, Sarah and Mike celebrating 12 years of marriage. Congrats to Mandy and John Reed and Alexis and Bobby Haynes, who just got married. The Illinois Yuhas, hello. Veronica and Jordana in Toronto. Zoe and Courtney in Australia. The Schwab family, Lynn University's community advisors. Also, happy birthdays to Connor from Beechwood, New Jersey. Rachel Lane turning 25. Michael's dad, Frank, turning 61. OG Cutie Loudmouth Lee with a birthday. Loudmouth Lee has been there from the very beginning. Eric Stone and the Goodbye Party, we're going to miss you. And also Isla and her dad, Andy, putting the T and H Cutie. I love those shirts, guys. If you want a shout out, follow us on Twitter. That's a good way to do it. At HQ Trivia. All sorts of stuff on there. Maybe some hints for future games. Maybe some extra live giveaways. Yeah, we do that and much more at HQ Trivia. Any kiddos back from camp playing tonight? Did they confiscate your phones while you were gone? Did you go 2 whole months without HQ? I hope the DTs weren't too bad. Good to have you back. I missed you. Do you remember how to play? I asked 15 questions on Sunday night. If you answer them all correctly, I'll put some bread in your jar to the tune of 25,000 David Bowies, 25,000 Divided Skies, $25,000. Think of all the fatty egg rolls and goo balls and bomb black bean burritos you could buy with that money on the lot. I hope you're in the mood for a melody, perhaps in a mood for some savagery. I'm here to get you feeling all right. It's party time. We want you to be happy. This is your quiz too. Do you have extra lives? They can only be used once per game, remember, and they cannot be used on the final question. Refer your friends to get more. Play 5 days in a row to earn an extra life. That's called streaks. Is your phone charged? Is your chat swiped away? Just swipe it to the right. It's gone. Is Brett in the bathtub making soup for the ambassadors? Get out of the tub, Brett. It's time to get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's get this show on the road. Numero, with 700,000 plus in the game. Uno. Which of these search engines is currently the most popular? Ask Jeeves, Alta Vista, or Google? And when I say currently, I mean for nearly the past 20 years. The summer of 2000 is when Google started becoming its own verb to describe the very thing that it does. That's when you know you've made it, guys. Google is your answer here. 685,060 getting it right, but 4,206 thinking was Ask Jeeves. You should ask Jeeves about Google. And Alta Vista, no. We're HQing it at Q2ing it. According to an old saying, lightning never strikes what? The best of both worlds? The same place twice or a bird in the hand? I hope those people weren't asking Jeeves for the answers to the quiz. Not if you get very far. Shout out Ron Dane and Tiki Barber, thunder and lightning. Oh yeah, this is a very old saying and it's also very wrong. As any lightning rod can tell you, lightning strikes the same place twice all the time. Google Empire State Building lightning. See what I mean? She gets lit up, and 671,764 are getting lit tonight, striking Q3. Which of these is a tart fruit known to bounce when ripe? Banana, cranberry, or watermelon? If I asked which fruit is known to be smashed for comedic effect, that would be watermelon. If you're bouncing your bananas, you should be arrested. That is a fruit crime, like shaving a kiwi. But cranberries are used to the abuse. They bounce when ripe because of small pockets of air inside the berry. 560,623 knew it. The rest of you flooded out in the bog. You're getting bounced early. Hey, Thursday night, guys, we do something very special in HQ. We do theme shows, and this Thursday we're going back to the future with the 80s. Might be asking about the movie Back to the Future. I'm going to ask about movies, songs, fads, dads. Might ask about your dad. He was alive in the 80s. All things 80s will be asked on Thursday night, 9 p.m. There will be a question about Don Denkinger. So study up. Q4, back to tonight's quiz. 25,000 on the line. Let's not forget. By population, what is the largest country in the European Union? Italy, Germany, or France? 4 questions in so far. Who's still with me? 560,000 of you. We might lose a few here. By surface area in feet, France is the largest. But by area surfaced by people's feet, which is a confusing way to say by population, it's Germany. Uber, alles. Nothing impossible about Germany here. Jeff Tweedy, 353,711. Blitzkrieg bop into Q5. We lost 200,000 there who surrendered at Q4. Q5, in the classic comic books, Spider-Man's pants are mainly what color? Blue, black, or red? He is a sartorial icon in the Marvel Universe. Sartorial being the word of the day at my gas pump today. With a webbed red mask, gloves, and booties. But Spider-Man wears blue pants like a spider can't. Blue pants, blue accents on the shirt. Is it a shirt? Is it a one piece? I don't know what he's working with. 255,388 of you. Your HQD senses are tingling for Q6 tonight. Which of these gases is most abundant in the Earth's atmosphere? Argon, helium, or hydrogen? Which of these gases most abundant? Of these, I mean, the 2 most abundant elements in the universe, oddly enough, make up the tiniest trace amounts of the air we breathe, which means hydrogen and helium take a back seat to nitrogen at about 78%, oxygen at 21%, and argon at 0.93%. It's the 3rd most abundant. And the HQ-manity. Savagery striking hard at Q6 right now. We just lost 250,000 HQDs. You're Argon, daddy gone. Argon from the quiz. 18,965. Breathing easy as we approach the halfway point, folks. Getting closer to that 25,000. Over 700,000 you started. 18,965 left in the game. $25,000 prize. Keep your eyes on that prize as we move to Q7. Which of these stage names is not also the singer's real name? Usher, Lorde, or Prince? Not the singer's real name. This is a cool question, huh? Do you know it? Just 18,965 left of you here. Prince's father was a jazz musician named John Nelson who went by the stage name Prince Rogers. He gave his son his stage name, Prince Rogers Nelson. So Prince was his first real name. Usher Raymond was the 4th in his family with the name Usher. He's Usher the 4th. But Lorde's birth name is a little longer. Ella Marija Lani Yelich-O'Connor. She shortened that thing, and good for her. 19,718. Getting that right. Some of you are thinking, how's that possible? 18,000 answered the last question correctly. Now we have 19,970. That's because extra lives were clearly used. Smart move using those ELs tonight. 19,718 are now in this game for Q8. Which of these continents has the highest percentage of desert? Antarctica, Australia, or Africa? A lot of you using those extra lives. That's it. You can't use any more tonight. Keep playing HQ. Get more extra lives. Streaks. We're in a winning streak right now with 19,000 of you. A desert is a dry, barren stretch of land characteristically desolate and devoid of vegetation. You knew that. Usually deserts are covered with sand. But this desert continent swaps sand for ice. Antarctica is a desert because of so little moisture falling from the sky. There's actually more rain in the Sahara than there is in Antarctica. 10,342 up in the ante. Up in the Antarctica to Q9. Samuel L. Jackson almost quit Snakes on a Plane when producers threatened to change what? Their choice of reptile, his salary, or the movie's name. Now, the title of this movie was enough to sell Samuel on the film and enough to get me to see it opening weekend in theaters. I was there. A lot of buzz about this movie. It was a pretty empty theater, I'm not going to lie. When producers talked of changing the movie's name, he said they were nuts. The man knows what the public wants. You got to stick to it.
I've had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane. Everybody strap in.
Enough is enough. I've had it with these monkey fighting HQDs on this Monday to Friday quiz. 8,494. Staying strapped in for Q10 tonight. A cross between a female lion and a male tiger is called a what? Liger, panther, or tiger? Shout out Kenan Thompson, friend of the show, who saved the movie. He landed the plane in Snakes on the Plane. Spoiler alert. Sorry about that. Love you, Kenan. All of these animals, all three are real animals. Napoleon Dynamite would not lie to you. Sexism still very much exists in the world of hybrid animal naming, as the male gets the top billing. So when you cross a male lion with a female tiger, you get a liger. But when you cross a male tiger with a female lion, well, that is called a tigan. And when you cross an SUV with a stylish compact, you get a Tiguan. 2,682 still on the prowl tonight. Getting Q11. We have chiseled this thing way down from over 700,000 to just 2,682 for Q11. What did Cookie Monster reveal in his song, The First Time Me Eat Cookie? His original name, his best friend, or his favorite cookie recipe? You know the song? The First Time Me Eat Cookie. If you go back and look at this little video there, over a flashback of him as a baby, Cookie revealed his pre-cookie name. He was just a mild-mannered little kid. In fact, back then his name was Sid. I'm trying to talk like Cookie Monster. He name was Sid, yes. Sid Sheinberg is his birth name. 1,209 of you HQT want question. HQT want question. You're getting Q12. In Greece, the actor playing what character famously had to be sewn into their pants for the closing song? Sandy, Danny, or Rizzo? Grease, the movie where 37-year-olds played high school students. When a zipper breaks on set, you have to improvise. Believe me, I know. And that's what happened during the filming of Grease in 1978. Olivia Newton-John's skin-tight black pants had to be sewn on to Sandy. Look at you. You're winning HQ, 905 of you. You're the ones that I want. Ba-da-da-da-da. For Q13, the rest of you, better shape up. Boop, boop, boop. Come back tomorrow. You came so close tonight. Q13. Which of these famous scientists did not marry his first cousin? Charles Darwin, Nikola Tesla, or Albert Einstein? Did not marry his first cousin. Ugh. Who said marrying within your family is only for backwards thinking backwoodsmen? Two of the smartest humans who ever lived were cousin efforts. Darwin and Einstein. Yeah, Albert's wife, Ella Lowenthal, they were first cousins on the mother's side and second cousins on father's side. But Nikola Tesla remained a lifelong bachelor by choice. Yes, he was an interesting guy. You should look him up. Nikola Tesla, 670, feeling charged tonight, feeling that electricity. I lost the thread there. For Q14, the penultimate question. It doesn't all come down to this. There's one more. Q14, which of these fictional rabbits was invented first? The March Hare, Velveteen Rabbit, or Peter Rabbit? Be very quiet. I'm asking about rabbits. The Tale of Peter Rabbit was published in 1901 by Beatrix Potter. It's a pretty long time ago. And The Velveteen Rabbit was published in 1922 by Marjorie Williams. So that's not the answer. But neither is Peter Rabbit, because the March Hare came out of the deranged brain of Lewis Carroll in 1865's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. 295 of you are left after that one. You don't have to go ask Alice. You knew it. We are through the looking glass, people. 295 HQTs remain for the final round tonight. Q15. This is what it all boils down to. $25,000 prize is going to be split amongst the people who answer this question correctly. You're going to be taking home some real money tonight. There are not many of you left here. 295 in the game for Q15. Who's making that money move? Which of these men is not at the bar in Piano Man by Billy Joel? Bill, John, or Jim? Oh, boy, Alberto, I gave you a clue at the beginning there, folks, didn't I? With my little song and dance. We started this game at 9 p.m. on a Sunday. Do you recall? As the regular crowd shuffled in. Remember that? Oh, la-di-da-di-da, yeah. There are a lot of characters in Billy's iconic song, Piano Man. There's Paul, the real estate novelist, who never had time for a wife. There's Davy, who's still in the Navy, probably will be for life. John is at the bar. Well, he's a friend of the Piano Man, who's the singer of the song. And what does John say? He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me. So there's a Bill and a John, but there's no Jim. No Jim in Piano Man. And 224 are our winning men and women. Baby, you did it. Woo! And the quiz sounds like a carnival. And my microphone smells like a beer. And 224, you smell like success tonight. Because you just conquered HQ on our big money Sunday. I'm putting some bread in your jar. $111.60. Don't forget that 60 or 61 cents. That is some very good money. I say so myself. I do. Going to Vantron, who apparently is Superman. You had to be super to win tonight, and you were. Ohio math teacher. Hey, we got a math teacher making some money on summer break. That's important. You need that to, buy your kids supplies, because our schools don't supply them ourselves these days. Congratulations. There's so many more of you winning big money, over $100. And then some. How about that, folks? You want to play again? Of course you do. Come back tomorrow, 3 p.m., 9 p.m. That's right. It's the start of a new week. 3 p.m. every weekday and 9 p.m. every night of the week. That is how we do it here on HQ. Thursday night, don't forget, 80s night, theme night. Break out those Rubik's Cubes. Gather around your Cabbage Patch dolls for Thursday. Until then, I'm Scott Rogowsky signing off. Please exit through the side doors. Tip your waitstaff. And remember, the waitress is practicing politics as the quiznessmen slowly get stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone.